Good evening, guys. Welcome to the preview show. We're just quite chilled this evening, aren't we?
You were ready far too early, and then we were like, why is the live feed not on?
Yeah,
as per usual.
It was a few technical hitches at the end, but we are here. We're sitting in the courtyard at Bury Golf Club.
Yeah.
And it's been a beautiful day. You've had a good week?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah. It's been eventful. It's been packed full of lessons and sunshine and a bit of rain, and yeah, it's been good. It's
been a good week. So I hope you're all well down the lens. Thank you to everyone who is in the chat already. It was an interesting week last week. US Open. What do you think?
It wasn't quite as US Open as I wanted it to be.
No.
You know what I mean?
Didn't quite have that.
I wanted a bit more like. I wanted that thick rough, and then I wanted like
jungle.
Hay.
Yeah.
I wanted some jungle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like great. I love Torrey Pines. It gets a lot of flack for being a bit boring, but it's just a great setting on top of those cliffs.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Those parasailers the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Just like absolutely incredible. The views. I think the golf course like sets up for drama every time. There's an event there tends to be a good finish or a playoff or somebody making a putt or somebody on that 18th green hitting a wedge close. There seems to be something about that.
Yeah, it's nice when I always like it when the elements actually play a part, and you'll always get that round that golf course, and obviously normally they would host it across both golf courses.
Yeah.
And I think we're quite happy with the winner. I think, with
especially
everything that happened.
The 2 weeks previous where he was leading by so many, quite blatantly
going to win. Yeah.
And then to have obviously the COVID come and hit that event for him and then take him out. It shows a really strong mind to actually just think, okay, well, that's out of my control. I can't do anything about it. Sweep it to one side. Yeah. Let's go again.
Exactly. And again, it's great for the Ryder Cup. So if you didn't know, John Rahm was the winner. Got a lovely picture here with wife and newborn baby, and it's being on Father's Day, being a new dad and everything. It was a cool way to end the week for him. I quite like the footage of Mickelson taking the chair down for Kelly and the baby to sit and watch when Rahm hit some shots after he'd finished his round, waiting for the others to come in just in case there was going to be a playoff. It was
cool of Phil as well, because apparently Rahm waited for Phil at the PGA, and now he flipped it round. Yeah,
lovely, isn't it?
Just shows that he's obviously sometimes he gets a bit of flack for being a bit bigger than the game. Phil, doesn't he? He gets to that sort of showman bit.
Yeah, possibly.
Whereas actually there is that element.
He's a genuine person, isn't he? Definitely. So what's going on in the chat? Rosansky says if you want hay, come to his home course. All right. Well, there we go.
I'd love to.
Miss Fairway deep in jungle. So yes, everyone, thank you for being in the chat. Let's go through the results from last week from your picks.
Do we want to?
We do. We have to. But that is we don't want to, but we have to go through it. So
we didn't perform very well again.
We didn't do very well again. So let's look at the bottom of the table first of all. And Glenn, unfortunately, minus 300 points. He's not here tonight, Glenn Taylor. He's sent his apologies. So feel free to say whatever you want in the chat.
Rosansky will get stuck into him right this minute.
Say whatever you want. He has put his picks forward for this week. Marcus Lee again, minus figures for Marcus. I just think he's doing it.
He's doing it now. Just lulling us in, and then he's just gonna wait till somebody gets close and then start the footage watching.
And you had minus points as well. Sorry, you didn't know. You had minus.
I was going to say
Ryan had minus points. You had positive 2, 3, 2.
I was going to say I was in the positives. And still chipping away.
Chipping away at the points is never good, is it? And then I just about managed to claw myself onto the top half of the leaderboard, which was good. But a long way behind Kempy. Andrew Kemp, so congratulations for going all in on Garcia,
as he would always do.
As he would always do.
Some of you might know Andy, and some of you won't. He will back Garcia to the hilt.
He's backed him ever since we've known him, forever and ever.
And which is quite unusual because he actually looks like Eduardo Molinari.
He does look like the third Molinari brother, doesn't he? He definitely, which is strange, but he never picks Molinari. So we have obviously at the top there, and your dad again. Yeah. Your dad is going great guns.
And I'd like to say that I went round his for dinner.
Yeah.
And he had a piece of paper with like so many different like connotations and everything like this, and scribbled out. And he like 4 or 5 times he went, right, I think this is it. And then when I texted him and said, is that definitely it? He went, no, I've changed it again.
That's so completely different to us that literally pick like 2 minutes before we start.
I should probably take some advice from do some research. We do plenty of research about the course and about the event, but the picks are not so good. So let's have a look at our little league table here. So no, let's.
It is what it is. I've just a bit stretched my lead there, but it's not great reading in comparison to you guys. You guys are doing fantastic. Marcus still at the top. Your dad would be leading our leaderboard between the three of us if he'd just played all 11 weeks. He's just a little bit behind me in a total points situation, but it's great to see everyone that keeps chipping away every single week, joining in with the fantasy golf. It is superb.
So thank you for everybody that takes part.
Here we go. Standard Glenn loses and doesn't turn up. Only comes when he's winning. Never heard him once ask for a leaderboard this week. No, that's right. No. Even when prompted, he didn't ask for a leaderboard this week. So there we are, US Open. We are doing a giveaway for the US Open. So one item of merch from the merch store. So what I want you to do, Rosansky, you're in the chat. I want you to write down Richard Hodge, Dominic Rowe, and John Bonner. Okay. Yeah. I've got 3 balls here, so I want you to pick in the chat which one is the pink ball, which one is the blue ball, and which one is the True Viz ball. And then Adam is going to pick, because Adam can't see the chat as we speak. So give the selection, 1 to Bonner, 1 to Rowe, and 1 to Hodge for those golf balls. And then when you do that, we'll get a draw going on. I would get Marcus to do it, but I'm sure he'll be slightly biased on there. So let's move on to this week. So we've got Travellers Championships this week, and you've got some info for us.
So obviously at TPC River Highlands, it's been here for a number of years. It's that sort of that golf course where Jordans hold it out the bunker, giving it the big chest pump. So interestingly, you read through it's gone through a couple of name changes. It was Middleton Golf Club, and then it went to Edgewood Country Club.
The course has changed names.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's now TPC River Highlands. So originally a Pete Dye design, and then as it became TPC, obviously the PGA Tour have rolled in and put their redesign to it. Yeah. It got bent grass tees and greens, surrounds with bluegrass fescue. So that's going to get thick. Yeah. So if they overseed that bluegrass into that fescue grass, that's going to get thick around there. And a little interesting bit from Stuart Sink. So most notable, 15 through 17 play it around a 4-acre lake, and include the home hole. So these 4, as a collection, he thinks 4 of the most exciting finishing holes anywhere in the world.
Wow, that's amazing. Stuart Sink, obviously someone that's played a lot of golf all around the world, so that's big enough, isn't it?
So it shows that main stretch where you're gonna be under pressure is going to be like surrounded by water, but obviously they're going to be 4 fantastic holes as well. So is Rosansky made?
Rosansky has made his selections.
I saw that you were reading just through. Checking. So it's obviously
just checking. I've covered it up so you can't see now. So just before we get to the draw, there's quite an interesting Scratch TV had a few of the players in this week, and it was interesting. Max Homer was saying that it's one of the best courses, like most underrated best course, like a sneaky, really good design. So, and obviously Bubba Watson goes there year in, year out. He's talking about obviously his dad being able to travel because it's close to where he grew up, and being able to watch him every year. And so he's kind of like promised that he will always go back year in, year out. He's had some good results there.
Yeah, he's won a few times.
And I think that's always interesting when you get a player that's so comfortable, like Jordan Spieth was at Augusta for a lot of years. You get someone that's really comfortable with the golf course. They often perform super, super well. So let's do this draw now. So whoever comes out here is going to get a.
So just
pick one. Yeah, pick a ball. Gone with the blue Callaway. So blue Callaway.
A home draw
is John Bonner. Congratulations,
John Bonner. There we go.
This is the people that picked John Rahm last week, and there were 3 people that picked John Rahm in the sweepstakes. John Rahm coming out winner, and Bonner, head over to the merch store
minus the hoodie.
Let us know and go for it. I mean, you can let us know and we'll order it for you, or if you want to go straight on and order, the suppliers know what the score is they're going to supply any piece of merch for you. So yeah, there's hats in there, there's snoods in there, there's towels in there, there's shoe bags in there, there's all sorts of bits and pieces.
Just have a look through,
to choose from,
and obviously either get the selection over to us and we'll sort it out for you, or go on there and order some stuff. Maybe put something else in your basket.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, treat yourself to a couple of bits. So let's move on to the betting for this week. Obviously, if you have picks, get them in those comments. You've got some picks in. I know Glenn Taylor has gone all in Stuart Sink, so you've heard it here first. He's going all in Stuart Sink. So I'm going to roll through the betting pages, get them in the comments, and Adam, you read out your bets as we go.
Ben Swanton is in. So he's got 25 each on Kevin Streelman.
Okay.
Doc Redman.
Yeah.
Molinari.
Okay.
And Scotty Scheffler.
So he's gone for Kempy then, Molinari.
Yeah. Dad's in.
Is he? Good.
He's gone Poulter.
Yeah.
Molinari.
Yeah.
Cameron Triangle.
Ooh.
JB Holmes.
Ooh, JB Holmes is a big one, isn't he? Big money on JB.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Have we got any more in the chat there?
Ryan, what did Ryan put his picks in?
His?
I think Ryan put some picks.
Did he
put some picks in our chat? If not, I'm sure we can allow the viewers to pick Ryan's picks for him. If he's not in the chat, then we can.
Oh, Adzi. Adzi's in.
I thought Adzi was in.
Adzi's in. He's all in club.
Of course he is.
Bubba Watson.
All in Bubba Watson. Nice pick. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and there is the last page of betting.
I can't see Ryan's picks.
Can't see Ryan's picks. I wasn't sure whether Ryan had made any picks or not.
No, not that I can see.
Doesn't seem to be any picks in the chat. So do you want to go first with your picks?
Yes. Well, I'm joining in.
He's going for it.
I'm going all in. We're going all in club this week.
Yeah.
Fellow Englishman.
Oh.
Paul Casey.
You've picked Casey a few times.
So,
over
like
the time,
Casey, he's done well last week.
Yeah.
He's coming off the back of a solid week. I think it's somewhere that he's played a few times and obviously trying to pick up some points. I need a big total to try and catch you boys.
So you need
up.
someone that's got some odds.
So he's 18 to 1.
Okay, but so he needs to finish quite high then.
So he needs to finish quite high, but hopefully in a field that maybe some people have performed quite well at the US Open. I don't know. I'm just going in all.
Yeah, I like it. I like his selections. Right, we've got a pick here. Richard Hodge, here we go. Oh, Richard! I wondered if someone was going to do this when I was looking through the picks. So he's gone Brooks Koepka for 50 and Chase Koepka for 10.
Yeah.
Knox for 30 and Svoboda for 10, and he's put in brackets hopefully not on the list, which makes it even better. Thank you so much, Richard. That's amazing. I definitely don't think that he's going to be.
I love the fact that people are picking people just so it's not in Ryan's spreadsheet.
That's so good.
Makes me happy.
Makes me. Yeah, you've got no idea how happy that makes us. Okay, so Rosansky's gone Casey, Rose, Francesco Molinari, and Knox, all 25 points each.
Oh no.
What?
He's gone Casey, hasn't he?
He's gone Casey. Yeah, sorry about that, Ryan.
My bad.
My bad. Dommy Rowe has gone Bubbles Watson, Kevin Keegan, Zachary Johnson, and Brant Snedeker.
Oh dear.
Nice.
There's
100 points spread over a max of 4 players. Oh, sorry, Mark Atkinson. Sorry, Mark. Thanks for joining in the chat. So, yeah, basically what you're going to do through those betting lists that we have, pick 4 players. Maximum of 100 points in total. You can spread it across however many you want. Pick 1 player, 2 player, 4 players. Brzezinski's putting it in the chat. So, Mark, if you want to just reply back, I will go through the betting list again so you can see.
Yeah, we'll take it out later on. So,
or if you want
take your time. Take your time, have a look through.
There's no rush.
So,
Bet365 is where we use.
Bet365. Just got an outright winner. That'll get you your odds. And then just pick 4 and then put whatever you want on each one.
So, there we go. I'm going to go for my pick. So I'm going to pick 3 players this week.
Okay.
Because I picked 2 last week. I don't quite want to pick 4, so I'm going to pick 3. I'm going to go 30, 30, 40.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go 40 on Grillo. Because obviously.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 30 on Cameron Triangle.
Yeah. Dad's picked him as well.
I'm going to go 30 on Scott Harrington, who is always a massive outsider and has often come up super trumps for us. And I'm risking. If you miss a cut, you get minus points for the players you pick. So if I pick 3 players, I get minus 100 points if Scott Harrington misses the cut, and I'm going to risk that because I think Grillo's going to do it. He isn't. He's had a week off. Obviously, didn't play in the US Open last week, so I think that hopefully he will.
Was there a co-sanctioned event
good.
last week?
I don't remember there being a co-sanctioned event that had any coverage. I certainly didn't see anything popping up. So Marcus, you've given us Dommy's picks. Any other?
He's got to finish watching the coverage before he can give us his own.
Yeah, Marcus definitely watches the coverage before the event. Normally, he's definitely one that gets those picks in.
Yeah,
and it's phenomenal. Like if you just, while we're waiting for some more picks, we just scroll back into the overall leaderboard for the viewers.
It's just crazy.
Like Marcus is stupid more points ahead.
Of me.
So of you, we're not even on this list. He's 15,000 points ahead of the next best placed player.
Crazy.
And
he hasn't really done anything the last 2 weeks.
And he was on 50,000 points and has had 2 minus weeks that's dropped him down to 49,000. So it is quite phenomenal. So yes, there's a few notable absences. Oh, here we go. Some Bonner's picks. So Bonner, the winner from last week, has picked Molinari.
Yeah.
Russell Henley, who started really, really well last week.
Yeah, he did.
He's also gone Keegan Bradley and JJ Henry. JJ Henry being a wild outsider. He's in the thousands.
That is wild.
But again, he's played well in the past. JJ Henry. He's a journeyman tour pro. He's played.
Didn't he win at Pebble Beach? Didn't he win
He's definitely played Ryder Cup in the past, so he's obviously had.
That was K Club, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a while ago, but still, you never know coming through. Glenn should be deducted minus 30,000 for a no-show. I love the harshness. It's yes, that's a little harsh, but there we go. So yeah, we've got quite an exciting few weeks coming up. We're picking PGA Tour this week.
Yep.
Because Travelers Championship is a decent event, good golf course, good field. But then the next 4 weeks are all going to be on the European Tour.
Yes.
We're all on home soil. We've got Scottish Open, Irish Open, British Open, and Wales Open.
Yeah.
All in the next 4 weeks. I think it goes. You got Irish, Scottish, British. Yeah, Wales.
Yeah.
And I think that just those 4 events all being on home soil, all around the time that we're all going to be released a bit more.
You've also got now a week or so to get yourself familiar with the European Tour boys again. So
yes,
have a little look through their form. Get on somebody that's going to be trending in. Is Irish still a Rolex event?
Yes. Yeah.
So you got Rolex event, so that's elevated status. Scottish, a lot of people turn up for the Scottish because it's the week before the Open.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the Open speaks for itself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
the Wales Open afterwards.
Wales Open is going to be Celtic
Manor.
Yeah. So they hosted 2 last year, and I'm like the fact that they've kept that sort of English swing this year. They might not go back to the smaller Hanbury Manors, etc.
Yeah, but they've still got that core
on home soil,
and it's nice
which
that
we've been missing really.
We have, and it's lovely that golf has come back to England, come back to the UK, and we can have many more events at home, and hopefully if we can keep those in the next few years, we can then that can become a thing where we make sure we go to these events and see what's going on. So Glenn should be deducted 30,000 for no show, and Richard Hodges replied, and for coming last in the club competition he's in tonight.
Yeah. Which
Rosansky said he won't tell us he came last though. So there we go. Right, Marcus Lee's picks are here we go. You ready?
I can see one of them.
Chris Kirk, 20 points. Kramer Hickok, 20 points. Rafa Cabrera-Bello, which I'm surprised Ryan didn't pick last week.
I was so...
Were you? He did really well. 40 points, and Luke Donald for 20 points as well. And he says congratulations to you as well. He won't tell us he came last though. It will be 15th. Just missed the fact that it was out of 15. I love it.
There's some harshness going on there.
There is a lot of stuff going around, which is excellent. So, Mark, hopefully you're not feeling too confused by all of this. Have a chat with me in the morning. We can always pick. Send me a message. We can always get get you up to date with this. It'd be good to join in with this every week, because we do this fantasy golf every single week. It's just a fun way to enjoy the events that are going on.
Keeps you engaged. Like, you're always looking at how your players are doing, like how your mates are getting on.
Yeah,
like,
and also how the players are getting on.
I try and ring these two boys, like, and literally try and think, right, have I outscored you two? Because that's essentially all I need to do.
Exactly. Oh, so Marcus is saying, nice, 4 winners, 4 nations prize. So we could definitely tie something in with the 4 events, like just make it like a mini series, so that the highest point scorer other than Marcus over the 4.
Yeah, Marcus thinking.
Although it is on European Tour, so Marcus's record on the European Tour isn't the greatest, because obviously the coverage he's not seeing it
isn't
beforehand.
Extended for the week before.
Exactly. Good. So yeah, it's going to be like, I'm really excited for those events. Scottish Open is always, now I used to go to Scottish Open every year at Loch Lomond for probably about 10 years, and it was a great venue, but it wasn't anything like a build up to the Open Championship. It wasn't anything like most Scottish golf courses. So actually, when they moved away from Loch Lomond and started going to more links golf courses, started travelling around a bit, it's definitely a better event. Obviously, the Irish Open has always been big, but it's got, obviously, with a few more Irish players on tour, it's become a massive event.
You've got
now.
Rory's Federation coming in there, so like foundation, sorry. So that's coming in. You've got then the Dubai duty free going in with the title sponsor. So it's pulled some money in. It's become a Rolex event. It's become an elevated status event, which is what we wanted.
Of course it is, exactly. And obviously you've got Open Championship speaks for itself. It is what it is, major and everything. And then after that, the week after that, the Wales Open at Celtic Manor, a proper Ryder Cup venue, a golf course designed for tournament golf, and quite a good signature for Welsh golf. Wales have had some good players over the years. It's always been there as well. Like, it's been around the Roman Road. Yes, they've always had a European Tour event.
The 2010 built for the Ryder Cup, so it's silly not to use that as a ready-made event. And it'll be good to see some of the crowds come back as time goes on. Yeah. Obviously, the BMW's been announced that they're going to have crowds back. Yes. Which would be great. We'll be going down for the BMW at Wentworth, so it feels like it's turning a corner, isn't it? Getting back to normal. Before like complete normal.
Exactly. Hopefully as of next year, obviously we looking ahead to next year. 150th Open at St Andrews. It's lots and lots going to be going on.
My cousin has just moved 25 minutes down the road.
Has he, from St Andrews? Result. I did have a conversation with one of our members who's a student at St Andrews University. Yeah. So I've pitched the idea of his floor just in case. Yeah. We don't get there's lots and lots of irons in the fire for the Open next year. We will definitely be going. You just one of those you just can't miss. No. Yeah, Scottish Open is it is mustard. It's a great event. It's always been a good event. I remember Mickelson
from the most Scottish person.
The most Scottish person in the chat, which is fantastic. So, yeah, and it's going to be a great 4 weeks. But we've got Travellers this week, which again will be really
it will be
exciting.
A great tournament. It'll be great to watch the coverage. Hopefully, it's a nice tight finish. It was great the way that the US Open finished this week. Those 2 putts that John Rahm hold were just superb.
What did
the
they
actual
say?
percentage,
2%, wasn't it? 2% chance of holding both those putts.
Just ridiculous.
But that's
and so much turn.
That's when it's your time, isn't it? You've worked hard, had your setbacks, and then you go ahead and do that, and then forevermore he'll have that US Open medal. He'll have his name on that, another major. Yeah. And just fantastic. Going forward to the Ryder Cup. I know I'm looking ahead, but it's proper exciting, isn't it?
It is proper exciting. I do fear for us a little bit in the Ryder Cup at the minute. However,
you just need those good. You need the big players to start coming through now.
Start trending now.
Now's the time, and they will. They'll be so up for it. Yeah. It's all good. Excellent. So that pretty much wraps us up for this week. What you got going on this next week?
I'm going to try and play some golf tomorrow morning.
Excellent.
We'll see if we can get out. Other than that, I haven't got a huge amount planned. I'm coming to the end of sort of school term for me. Yeah. So
you do a lot of stuff in school, don't you?
So trying to really feel like we get to the end of school term and then we can start. We're going to start hitting the golf course a bit more.
Yes.
I can start utilising my day off from work. Then I then go to school, so
yeah.
like it's hard for me at that point. But like, after that point, I've got a good few videos planned. Got a little bit of a series I'm thinking about doing. That's going to involve quite a bit of teaching bits and pieces that I can really get my teeth sunk into.
Yes, excellent.
On my days off.
Excellent, good. Well, I actually played 18 holes on Monday, and had a little handicap cut. So I'm down to 9.5 index. So close to the left-handed being off single figures, which is just will be fantastic. And obviously that then unlocks the next thing for me. So when I get to single figures index, I want to play a match against my dad, who is single figures index. I also want to play a match against myself, left-handed and right-handed, like I did when I got to 18 handicap. So hopefully in the next week or two, I can get another round in. I feel like I'm playing okay. So I've done a lot of playing lessons recently, and I've been measuring it on the Arcos. So the Arcos system has now unlocked all the whole features of the app, because I've got enough holes, got enough rounds in there. So we'll definitely be doing the Arcos video in the next week. I've got my Yorkshire Ripon video. I've now got all the footage from that has come through from Nick, who filmed on the day. So that's pretty much edited. Obviously our PGA event will come off the back of that as well, so that'll be 2 videos out next week. The automatic watering system has kicked in behind us.
Like somebody's having a wee moment.
I'm going to move my bag so it doesn't get dripped on from the hanging basket.
Very random.
So what time are you playing Mondays, chaps? Well, I'm not going to be working till 9:30 on a Monday morning, Marcus, so if you ever want to join me early for that, you're more than welcome. I am just going to, before we go, I'm just going to pan everyone around so they can see what we're looking at. So we're sat here. This is what the automatic watering system has just come out, and that is the 18 on the practice ground here at Bury. So there we go. Good. So do you want to say bye? Adam, let me just put this down.
I'll say bye.
You do the bits. You say bye, and I'll.
So guys, as always, thanks a lot for taking part, commenting, and taking part in the fantasy golf. For you guys that are our patrons, thank you so much. It is so appreciated. You don't know how much it means to us all. Allows us to sort of head in the right direction with the channel, and keeps us on. Keep wanting to push forward and do different things. So thanks guys for being that. Thanks for being such good banter on the group as well.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And there's nothing left to be said. That I'm really sorry, Rosansky, that you've got Casey, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye bye guys. See ya.